Alright, and we're gonna go do Palaven now. Yesterday I was not feeling bad. I was not feeling good. I was feeling very bad. Today I'm feeling better. Although my throat is a little messed up when I'm talking. Alright, let's go rescue the Taurian Primarch. What the fuck? Alright, so yeah, we're not actually going to Palaven, we're going to Manet, or whatever the fuck it was called. This is the Turian homeworld. The only thing on this planet that isn't silver are the Turians. It's all too clear they're made of steel. Those were Alliance hero John Grissom's impressions of the Turian homeworld Palaven, seen by humans for the first time following the First Contact War. The Turians' martial attitude permeates every aspect of Palaven society, from architecture to art to politics. It's no surprise that their homeworld was never occupied by an invading force until now. The Reapers, aware of their enemy's reputation, brought overwhelming force to Palaven and did not hesitate to bombard cities that resisted, and all of them resisted. The dust and smoke from pulverizing cities is now a breathing hazard across much of the planet. Water and power supplies still have all but vanished. Still, the fight here has cost the Reapers dearly. Let's, Is it gonna call Reapers when I do this? This is a big system. So in order for me to actually find things, maybe I should stick close to the planets and do this. It's also possible there might be nothing to find here. Alright, so Manet. The fuck? The... So Palaven's largest moon has been shrouded in secrecy since the dawn of the Turian space age. During the Krogan rebellions, the hierarchy classified all data on Manet and its sister moon Nanus because they feared the Krogan could use the moons as weapons by smashing them into Palaven's surface. However, some information has leaked out. Images of Turian bases where personnel walk without envirosuits indicate advanced infrastructure, likely a network of subterranean tunnels with powerful Mass Effect field generators that retain heat and atmosphere over swaths of the surface. The Reapers' plans for bombarding the bases were met with fierce resistance by the Turian fleet and the moon's anti-aerospace defenses. With their easy victory stalled, the Reapers deployed a variety of ground units to take the bases one at a time. The Turians have the advantage on the moon, but the Reapers have the patience to slowly grind them down. With every base captured, the Reapers deny the Turian fleet another place to repair or refuel. Like, all of the information is classified. Oh, I actually can't take Javik on this one. I have to take Liara and James. Oh yeah, we got the particle rifle. Which is the Prothean gun. Biotic charge. Increases weapon damage. Increases power damage and force. Let's do weapon damage because I'm usually charging in their shotgun style and unloading in their faces. Let's increase the duration of stasis. I'm not quite sure how she's gonna end up using it, but in theory you could use it to freeze an enemy and then leave them for a period of time. These cutscenes are really loud.
Oh no. No. Palaven.
We have an old friend there.
Holy hell.
We do?
They're getting decimated.
Strongest military in the galaxy, and the Reapers are obliterating it.
Was it like this on Earth?
Yes.
Shepard. I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
Commander, the LZ's getting swarmed.
James, open that hatch.
Switch to something I can actually shoot from a distance with. Even though none of them are really great weapons for shooting from a distance.
Alright, get in, get out.
Yeah, that does not go very far. Okay, but what's over here? You've got a huge area over here. And there's nothing over here? It's weird to do that. Have these like weird battlefield drops that then there's nothing around. I mean, you're assuming I'm friendly. Okay, getting out of my way. Ground report. Knowledge of the terrain is our only advantage here, and that's not going to last forever if they keep throwing their forces at us. We'll hold this area as long as we can. I'm linking my transponder to the life signal monitoring system of the unit's suits. If it goes out, send another unit here ASAP. Ooh, new shotgun? Or sniper rifle, I mean. Well, I did bring a ship, if you really want air support. Yeah, I know, I'm supposed to go talk to them. But as is my wont, I want to go find everything, because then I find cool things. Like a new shotgun. It's an assault rifle piercing mod. You'd think there'd be a shotgun mod sitting right next to that. From Commander Hexnar regarding supplies. They sent us winter gear. Not sure what they thought we'd do with that kind of gear here, but I suppose we should thank the spirits nonetheless. The power sources can be cannibalized and converted to power for our combat gear's filtering units instead, at least. It'll be nice not to have those clogging up anymore. There's a lot of health kit stuff down here. Okay. Some weapon bench, pistol piercing mod. Pistol magazine upgrade. Still only the one for that, huh?
Domestic, get north barricade.
Yes, sir.
Sergeant Bartas, find a way to get that comm tower operational.
Sir.
General?
Commander Shepard, heard you were coming, but I didn't believe it. General Corinthus.
I've come to get Primarch Fedorian.
Primarch Fedorian is dead. His shuttle was shot down an hour ago as it tried to leave the moon.
That's gonna complicate things.
How bad is it, General?
We just lost about 400 men in half an hour. We set up camps on this moon as an advanced position to flank the enemy. A sound strategy. Just...
Irrelevant.
Exactly. The sheer force of the Reapers seems to make them immune to that sort of tactic. The Primarch and his men found that out the hard way.
I'm sorry. I hear he was a good man.
And a friend. He would have been an outstanding diplomat.
So what happens now?
The Turian hierarchy provides very clear lines of succession.
Right. General Corinthus?
With such heavy casualties, it's hard for me to be certain who the next Primarch is. Palaven Command will know. However, at the moment, contacting them is impossible. The comm tower is out. Husks are swarming that area. We can't get close enough to repair it.
Don't worry, General. I'll get your tower operational.
Thank you, Commander. I'll take care of things on this end.
All right, let's go.
Alright.
I see the comm tower, to the left of the main barricade in front of Palaven.
Let's go.
The thing that looks like a radar dish with a tower next to it.
Up and on your left. This is the main barricade.
It says up and on your left. But it wouldn't let me go up that ladder. Oh, it just expects me to go walk out the gate. Okay.
Husks at the tower. Overwhelmed us. Good luck.
Battle music. Except, we're the enemies. Hey guys. I remember being really frustrated my first time through. We haven't gotten there yet, but coming up, there's a part where I got really frustrated because enemies were just like spamming grenades at us.
We can't repair it from this panel.
James, you go fix
James,
it.
you're up for tower repair.
On it. Might take me a while, but I'll do my best.
Oh, I want you around me as little as possible.
Here they come.
Ready, Liara?
You bet. Let's take these monsters.
I thought I already had that. Can you not come down? Could you just stay up there and die? If you could just stay up there and die, that would be great.
General, do you read? The comm tower is now operational.
Much appreciated, Commander. I'll contact Palaven Command.
Let me know when you've got something. I'll help your men till I hear from you.
Understood.
Shepherd out.
Hello. Hello. Oh no. I'm stuck. Why does that not hit every enemy it goes through? Explosion! Am I just supposed to like stand here killing enemies? Or am I supposed to go back to the base?
Commander Shepard, come in.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
I have information from Palaven Command. Please return ASAP.
On our way.
Yeah. General Corinthius.
What have you got?
As your partner said, succession is usually simple. But right now, the hierarchy's in chaos. So many dead or MIA.
I need someone, I don't care who, as long as they can get us the Turian resources we need.
I'm on it, Shepard. We'll find you the Primarch.
Garrus.
Vicarian,
Hey,
sir.
Garrus
I
is
didn't see
here.
you arrive.
At ease, General.
Good to see you again. I thought you'd be on Palaven.
If we lose this moon, we lose Palaven. I'm the closest damn thing we have to an expert on Reaper forces, so I'm advising.
James, this is
Sound
Garrus
mixing in this
Vicarian.
is really not
He helped me
good.
stop the Collectors. He's a hell of a soldier.
Lieutenant, good to see you too, Liara.
Good to see you in one piece, Garrus.
General Corinthus filled me in. We know who we're after.
Palaven Command tells me that the next Primarch is General Adrian Victus.
Victus. His name's crossed my desk.
Know him, Garrus?
I was fighting alongside him this morning. Lifelong military, gets results, popular with his troops. Not so popular with military command. Has a reputation for playing loose with accepted strategy.
What do you mean?
On Tatris, during the uprisings, his squad discovered a Solarian spy ring about the same time the Turian separatists did. Rather than neutralize the ring, he fell back. He even gave up valuable fortifications which the rebels took.
Then the rebels attacked the Solarians, and when both groups had worn each other down, Victus moved back in. Didn't lose a man.
Bold strategy, but wild behavior doesn't get you advanced up the meritocracy.
Primarch Victus. That should be something to see.
You think he can get the job done?
We both know conventional strategy won't beat the Reapers. Right now, he could be our best shot. And I trust him.
Okay, let's get him on the shuttle and get out of here.
Commander! Shepard, come in!
Can this wait, Joker? We're in the middle of a war zone.
We've got a situation on the Normandy, Commander. It's like she's possessed. Shutting down systems, powering up weapons. I can't find the source.
I need the Normandy standing by. We may have to bug out.
Should I go back and take a look?
Do it. Garrus, you said you were with Victus this morning?
Yeah, but we got separated. He went to bolster a flank that was breaking. Could be anywhere out there.
We're trying to raise
I do
him,
not
Commander.
approve.
Incoming harvester, headed for the airfield.
I want to send James away. I always want to send James away.
General, tell Primarch Victus we'll rendezvous here. In the meantime, let's go take care of whatever that thing dropped off. Coming, Garrus?
Are you kidding? I'm right behind you.
The game just desperately, desperately wants us to like James.
James, that you breathing so hard?
Atmosphere's a little thinner than I'm used to, is all.
Don't engage him, for the love of God. Marauders. Marauder shields. So these are the Turian versions of husks, basically. And Marauder shields is somewhat of a folk legend. Where'd you go?
I think we're done here.
Well, I'm glad we got Garrus back. But I do very much wish I had gotten rid of James. So there's a multiplayer level that takes place on Manet? Did we ever cover how it's pronounced? But it is not from any of this. It is not taken from any of the actual single-player story.
Go ahead.
Still trying to raise the Primarch, but we've got trouble back here at the main barricade. If the Reapers breach it, we're done.
On my way.
Alright, let's do this. Turret section. Oh, I can't see very much while I'm shooting this. Needs...
Maybe I can do 3 at a time.
Okay, come on. Who's next?
Yeah, I legitimately can't. There's too much screen shake.
Heads up, here comes another wave.
Yeah, like fish in a barrel.
What?
Old human saying, like fish in a barrel.
Oh, it's one of these guys.
Holy hell! What is that thing?
Yep. Like you said, brace yourselves, and then immediately fell off. Oh. Husk. It died pretty quickly.
Shepard, Corinth is here.
What's the word of the Primarch?
Still can't get a stable comm link.
Okay, I'm going on foot. Shepard out. Garrus, take me to the last place you saw Victus.
Take me to Victus. Give me Victus or give me death. Reaper off in the distance.
How far?
Should be pretty quick, unless we find trouble.
What do you mean if?
Took out a frigate. Man, how many people? Oh my
Oh,
god.
that frigate.
Would you look at that?
Yeah, I mean, we saw them take out dreadnoughts and stuff back on Earth. A frigate's not all that surprising.
Damn it. Look at Palaven. That blaze of orange. The big one. That's where I was.
This one right here.
That's rough. Still have family there?
My dad. A sister.
How bad is it?
3 million lost the first day. 5 the second.
How's your military holding up?
Look around. That should give you some idea.
Are you putting up a good fight?
For now. But how long does it take before the fight's kicked out of them? If they'd only listened to your warnings about the Reapers, we might have been ready.
Maybe. Hard to figure how you prepare for something like this.
See, I don't know if that's a read datapad or if that's a there's money there datapad. So I'm pretty sure it was expecting us to be talking while traveling through here, but I didn't want to run the risk of pausing that. Turian ships off in the distance. Well, fortunately, getting knocked off the barrier and having to fight that brute worked out. The brute is I believe it's supposed to be a cross breed.
Got more back here.
It is. It is
Shit, I hate those things.
Krogan
We going
and
to crawling with the creepy bastards? I never should have left Earth.
It's gonna be bad all over.
Leaving the
Krogan
fight
and
just pisses
Turian.
me off.
But you're here asking Victus to do the same thing. Leave the fight to make nice in some boardroom.
This summit is the only chance we've got. None of us is beating the Reapers alone.
Okay. Like I said, there's a thing for getting melee kills, and so I should be trying to go for it with these husks. Because I can just punch them in the face once and they're dead.
Yes, sir. We'll make it.
Have you seen General Victus?
Half hour ago. Headed south.
Okay, good luck.
Yes, sir.
Troops in that crash. 50? 75?
Not sure.
We already commented
Sounds right.
on it.
Hard to see a beautiful ship like that go down.
Not to mention the men serving on her.
Yeah.
Yeah. We should go.
Yeah.
They said the Primarch was headed south.
That was a little closer than I'd like.
I like that happens and we don't jump up there.
No survivors. Damn it.
We just
Crash
comment.
like that is not surprising.
Yeah, nobody survived. It's okay that we don't stop. I bet you that's exactly the thinking on the boardroom, is they're like, wait, why doesn't Shepard stop and check and make sure nobody's okay? They're like, oh, let's just add like a voice line in.
So, Commander, you really think this summit will work? I mean, Asari? Solarians? Where's the Krogan and Batarians? Where's the meat?
It's not that easy.
Why are the
took
Batarians?
the first hit when the Reapers arrived. Not much left of them. And the Krogan have never forgiven us for the genophage.
Right. Turians sterilized them.
Solarians came up with it.
And the Krogan hate them both for it.
So they won't be joining us.
Too bad. I fought with a Krogan. They're tough sons of bitches.
Uh-huh. Finding a lot of medkits. Yep, I know all about the Krogan rebellions.
That sounds bad!
Okay, double time! No Reapers taking this Primarch from me!
Right behind you!
Where'd you come from? Oh shit! There's a brute right there. Ah! Don't mind me.
Move into the compound!
Moving.
Right behind you!
Oh, that's them. Ha! I thought that was a marauder. Which one is shooting me? Ugh, pick the stupid things up. Yes, even the med kit. Oh man, my nose is really itching all of a sudden. Should roll Victus. It's fine, don't worry about it.
Looks grim. It's been a brutal fight for these guys.
But the tide's turning.
Turn up the heat!
Ooh, shh. That was close. My nose just started itching. Okay, fine. Bye. I feel like they're still shooting at something. Yeah, when I played through here on Insanity, it was just grenade after grenade after grenade, and so I got really frustrated with it. But I'm playing on... Well, actually, I didn't really pick difficulty when I started.
General Victus?
I'm assuming I'm on Veteran,
Yes?
which is what I did for the other
Shepard of the
games.
Normandy.
Commander, I know who you are. I can't wait to find out what brings you out here. Vicarian, where did you go?
Heavy Reaper unit on the right flank. I believe your exact words were, "Get that thing the hell off my men."
Appreciated.
General, you're needed off planet. I've come to get you.
It will take something beyond important for me to leave my men or my Turian brothers and sisters in their fight.
Fedorian was killed. You're the new Primarch.
You're needed immediately to chair a summit and represent your people in the fight against the Reapers.
I'm Primarch of Palaven, negotiating for the Turian hierarchy.
Yes.
I've spent my whole life in the military. I'm no diplomat. I hate diplomats.
What makes you think you're not qualified?
I'm not really a by-the-book kind of guy, and I piss people off. My family's been military since the Unification War. War is my life. It's in my bones. But that kind of passion is deceptive. Can make you seem reckless when you're anything but.
War is your resume. At a time like this, we need leaders who've been through that hell.
I like that. You're right.
And honestly, uniting these races may take as much strength as facing the Reapers. See this devastation, Primarch? Double that for Earth. I need an alliance. I need the Turian fleet.
Give me a moment to say goodbye to my men.
Without him down here, there's a good chance we lose this moon.
Without him up there, there's a good chance we lose everything.
Look at that. And they want my opinion on how to stop it? Failed CSEC officer, vigilante, and I'm their expert advisor? Think you can win this thing, Shepard?
Yeah. I don't know, Garrus, but I'm sure as hell gonna give it my best shot.
I'm damn sure nobody else can do it. For whatever it's worth, I'm with you.
Welcome aboard.
Did I invite him?
Are you
Not
ready,
that I would.
Primarch Victus?
Not that I would ever eject him, but...
One thing. Commander, I appreciate your need for our fleets, but I can't spare them, not while my world is burning. But if the pressure could be taken off Palaven...
That's a pretty tall order.
We need the Krogan. I can't see us winning this thing without them. Get them to help us, and then we can help you.
The Krogan.
Looks like your summit just got a lot more interesting.
Asari have been down this road before, Commander Shepard.
But Madam Counselor, let me...
I tried to smooth things over with the Solarian Dalatras. To say she's upset would be a monumental understatement.
Some of these issues are hundreds of years old. Time to let go.
Sad to say, but any effort to ally these disparate groups seems doomed to failure. And I'm sure you understand that we cannot afford to waste time with the Reapers knocking at our door.
Lady.
This must be my final word. I'm sorry, but the Asari will not be at your summit.
Our alliance would be stronger with the Krogan. You need them. We all do.
I wish you luck, Commander. Goodbye.
Commander, Admiral Hackett's available on VidCom.
Well, maybe Hackett has something cool to say, and he's not just going to be a giant douche.
Have you retrieved the Primarch for your summit?
Yes, sir. But the Asari are staying on the sidelines.
They'll regret that. The time for unity is now.
The Solarians will be there, though.
You don't sound very optimistic.
We expect the Krogan will be joining us, too.
I see. Well, then you've got your hands full, Commander. Was there something else you needed to discuss?
Have you pieced together how the Reapers hit Earth?
It wasn't all that complicated, really. They surged through the relays and hit Arcturus Station before we knew what was happening. From there was a short jump to the Sol system. Earth didn't stand a chance.
Sending us to the Mars Archives was a good call.
Still doesn't make up for the fact that the Reapers nailed us to the wall. I sacrificed the entire Second Fleet to provide cover for the Third and the Fifth to retreat. Hell, I presided over the most devastating military defeat in human history.
How do you see us winning this war, Admiral?
By making you the tip of the spear.
I'm flattered, but the Normandy is just one ship.
And a fast one. You can move quickly, hit a target, and leave before the enemy has time to react.
It's an advantage, but can it win a war?
It's the larger principle that matters. We'll never defeat the Reapers in a full frontal assault, Shepard. The battle against Sovereign 3 years ago took everything we had, and that was just one Reaper.
I haven't forgotten.
So I'll find their soft spots, avoid them where they're strong, and hit them where they're not. And when I find gaps in the armor, I'll hammer them with every soldier, ship, and bullet we've got.
Has your analysis of the Prothean device turned up anything?
The hour appears to be right. It's a weapon of some sort. A big one. Beyond that, we really can't say, other than it's going to be a hell of a thing to try and build.
Do you think it's risky, building something like this when we don't even know what it does?
To be honest, the thing scares the hell out of me, but the Reapers have forced our hand. 2 centuries ago, scientists faced the same problem in the Second World War. They weren't sure what the atomic bomb might do. Some thought it could even ignite Earth's atmosphere, but they did it anyway.
Any updates on Cerberus?
They're still the wild card here. Hitting the archives on Mars suggests they're after the same thing we are. A way to defeat the Reapers.
It didn't seem as if the elusive man was suggesting we appease them. Not like Saren did. You'd think we'd be on the same side now more than ever.
Cerberus has never played by the rules as we know them. I don't know what their agenda is, but it has nothing to do with humanity's best interests.
The elusive man talked about controlling the Reapers. He seemed to think that's how we win this.
He's wrong. Dead Reapers are how we win this.
Doesn't mean he won't try.
I saw your report on that Cerberus soldier you found on Mars. If the elusive man is good at one thing, it's finding new ways to subvert science. It's never worked for him before, and it won't now.
Nothing more, sir.
Keep me posted. Hack it out.
Hack it out. Let's go ahead and take a second to look at this. So, because we got some new assets. So let's look at the ex-Cerberus ones. We got some Cerberus research data. We got some Crucible stuff. Some Javelin missile launchers. And some Prothean data files. And then in the Alliance, we updated this one. Nicknamed the Bridge Burners, Team Zeta are combat engineers who specialize in destroying enemy fortifications in hostile territory. This tight-knit group of men and women are respected for their knowledge, renowned for their tenacity, and infamous for their enthusiasm. We're also not going to read all these out loud, because again, my voice is kind of hurting. But that's updated. N5 and N6 soldiers. The Shanghai. We got Eden Prime support.
Commander, thank you for allowing me the use of your ship, and for going along with this plan. Garrus said he had to attend to the Normandy's weapon systems. Something about calibrations.
I get it, because he said it in the second game.
I'm sorry to say the Asari counselor won't be joining us. She thinks there's too much bad blood with the Krogan.
She may be right, but there'll be a lot more blood. Real blood, if we don't try.
When you put it that way.
The sooner we have this summit, the sooner we'll know. Is there something else I can help you with?
I understand this is a difficult time for you, Primarch, but Earth can't survive without reinforcements. Can I still count on your help?
If the Krogan help us on Palaven, then I give you my word.
How is it being the Primarch?
Not what I imagined. The battle of all time is happening on Palaven, and I'm light years away, reading casualty reports in the millions. If I'm going to die, I want to be with my men, so there's no doubt we fought to the last soul.
I understand. Leaving Earth to save it. It's one of the hardest things I've ever done.
I'm not surprised. Garrus speaks highly of you. You never asked to be a leader, yet your people will die if you refuse. We find ourselves in similar circumstances. Let's hope the spirits grant us the strength to see it through.
How is it being the Primarch?
Not what I imagined. The battle of all time is happening on Palaven, and I'm light years away, reading casualty reports if I'm going to die.
How are things on Palaven?
The casualty reports are staggering. The Reapers are using our own tactics against us. Destroy the enemy with overwhelming force.
I've seen the same on Earth.
The strategist in me admires their brutality. The Turian in me knows I'm watching the destruction of 15,000 years of civilization. My civilization.
Thank you, Primarch. My thoughts are with Palaven.
And mine with Earth.
I don't know that I believe you. I think you're pretty hung up on Palaven. Nope.
Commander, Edie just went offline.
What do you mean, offline?
I don't know, she's not responding and I can't access the AI core diagnostics. You better get down to deck 3.
Commander, comm systems are going haywire. Whatever's happening is centered on deck 3.
See if you can get to Edie. I'll check the AI core.
Blocking me. Whatever's happening, it's taken Edie offline.
I need to be better about waiting for them to finish.
I'm trying to restart the systems, but something's blocking me. Whatever's happening, it's taken Edie offline.
What if I go up and talk to Joker right now? What does he do?
AI core.
I'll head down.
Okay. Let's go to the AI core.
I'm trying to restart the systems, but something's blocking me. Whatever's happening, it's taken Edie offline.
Is everything okay?
That's what I'm gonna find out.
Hey guys. Who's this guy? You're Adams. Who's this guy?
Joker, what's that sound?
Fire extinguishers, Commander. Could be an electrical fire, or something.
I'm going in.
Does Adams have a limp? He kind of limped in there.
Edie, talk to me.
Is there a particular topic you wish to discuss, Shepard?
Edie?
Yes.
You're in Dr. Eva's body.
Not all of me, but I have control of it. It was not a seamless transition.
A transition? You blacked out on us for a while there.
Correct. When we brought this unit on board, I began a background process to search for its information on the Prothean device. This eventually triggered a trap. A backup power source and CPU activated, and the unit attempted physical confrontation. Fortunately, I was able to gain root access and repurpose it as I saw fit. During this process, it struggled. Thus the fire.
Struggled.
Edie, you need to alert us about incidents like this. You shouldn't have done this alone.
Bringing the crew up to speed would have been counterproductive. All attempts to help would have been limited by reaction time.
So if you're in there, are you still in the ship?
I exist primarily within the ship. For optimal control, this unit should remain within Normandy's broadcast or tight beam range.
Are you planning to take that body somewhere?
Normandy's weaponry is not suited to every combat situation. This platform could provide limited fire ground support.
You mean you could come with us?
Correct. This body could accompany you to areas the Normandy cannot reach.
Before we do that, I need you to guarantee this mech doesn't have any more surprises in it. Run whatever tests you can, then we can talk about using it in combat situations.
One moment. I am running trials. Complete.
Clipping.
I can send you a full report if you wish. However, my first step should be restoring functionality to the Normandy to reassure the crew that all is normal.
Just don't be surprised if the crew's a little wary of your new body. It was shooting at them a little while ago.
An excellent point. I will take it to the bridge. Joker will also want to see it.
On that, we can agree.
Well, okay then.
Was that Edie who just walked by?
Yes, it was.
Joker is going to have a field day with this. Commander. Commander.
The ship, especially during these early stages, feels very empty.
2 of our dreadnoughts have been lost in a matter of hours.
I know, Primarch. I'm seeing the same numbers myself. They don't look good.
We have to turn this around, and fast.
Well, you can trust Shepard, sir. If anybody can get the Krogan to cooperate, it's her. She's an old friend of Urdnot Rex.
Let's just hope friendship still counts for something in this war.
I'm sure it will, sir.
Alright. Hi, Garrus.
Garrus. Didn't waste any time getting to work, I see.
After what I've been through lately, calibrating a giant gun is a vacation. Gives me something to focus on.
We're gonna need you for more than your aim.
Oh, I'm ready for it. But I'm pretty sure we'll still need giant guns. And lots of them. Sovereign didn't go down without a fight. I doubt 1,000 more of his friends will be any different. Still not convinced I should have left Palaven behind.
There was a boy back on Earth. Couldn't have been more than 6 or 7. I watched him die as the Normandy escaped the attack. Somehow I'm still alive. And he's not.
Being right about the Reapers has never felt much like a victory, has it?
We both knew this fight would be tough. Damned if the Reapers haven't delivered.
At least my government listened to me. Or pretended to. They finally gave me a task force as a token to shut me up.
So, you're their expert advisor now?
Just followed your example, Shepard. Yell loud enough and someone will eventually come over to see what all the fuss is about. Not that they'll actually do anything about it.
Until hell shows up at their door. Then they put you in charge.
Not like the old days, is it? Rogue Spectre and C-Sec agents running and gunning outside the lines, making it up as we went along. We're actually respectable now.
Yeah. I have a feeling that respect comes with a lot of sleepless nights. I can't even count how many lives are depending on us, Garrus.
Well, when things are looking grim, and I'm pretty sure they will, just remember, a certain Turian friend of yours isn't sleeping any better, and he'd be more than happy to meet you at the bar and drink you under the table. Something else you want to talk about?
You mentioned you still had family on Palaven.
My father is there. Sister, too.
How long's it been since you heard from them?
Long enough to be worried.
I'm sure they're okay.
That's the thing about getting old, Shepard. The platitudes get just as old. What about you? Any word from your family?
My mother's in the Alliance. Haven't heard from her since Earth got hit.
I'm sure she's okay.
I know you don't have any illusions about what we're up against, Garrus. How do you rate our chances?
I know it looks bad now, but I think we can win this, Shepard. For the first time since we met, we're not alone in the fight. It's something I learned long ago in C-Sec. An imminent and painful death has a way of motivating people. Instead of questioning your every word, whole civilizations are going to be begging you to save them.
After what's happened to Palaven, you still believe that?
I didn't say there wouldn't be casualties. It's something Turians are taught from birth. If just one survivor is left standing at the end of a war, then the fight was worth it. But humans want to save everyone. In this war, that's not going to happen.
I know you don't have any illusions.
I know it looks bad. Something instead of questioning your every word, whole civilization.
So what's this Reaper task force you've been running?
After what happened to you out there in Batarian space, I knew time was running out. For all of us. The Citadel Council was a dead end, so I did something I never thought I'd do. I went to my father.
He used to work for C-Sec, didn't he? I seem to remember that the two of you didn't see eye to eye.
To put it mildly. But he still had heavy pull in the Turian government. The Primarch, well, the old one, was a friend of his. So I went to my father and laid out everything we knew about the Reapers, from Saren all the way to the Collector base.
I'm not sure even I'd believe it.
I had to admit that parts of it sounded crazy. Meeting Vigil, talking to Sovereign on Vermeer. But my father just listened. It's what he did in his days at C-Sec, putting together all the pieces. If the connections were there, he wouldn't deny them. And he saw what we always knew. The Reapers were coming.
I'm glad someone finally agreed.
He did more than agree. He took it to the Primarch.
I like his style.
Except the Primarch wasn't as convinced. My father kept pushing and finally got him to commit some token resources. And if you call them a task force, it sounds like you did something about it.
What'd you do with it?
As much as I could get away with. And a little more. We hardened our lines of communications, expanded emergency stockpiles across the colonies, improved our early warning detection protocols.
You think it helped?
I'd like to think it bought our fleet some extra time. we'll know when this war is over.
So you can vouch for this new Primarch?
Well, even if I couldn't, you go to war with the army you have.
Will he live up to his word?
I've never known Victus to lie. Play fast and loose with strategy, maybe, but betray an ally. Not his style. And if he did try, well, we'll just find another Primarch.
I noticed generals saluting you, Garrus. How far down the line of succession are you these days?
Let's not go there.
Primarch Vicarian, honored war hero. Somebody's gonna have to rebuild Palaven when this is over.
Yeah, somebody who knows how to hold a hammer.
That's all for now, Garrus. It's damn good to have you back.
Wouldn't miss this fight for anything. Now, I'm sure somebody screwed up something down here. I want to get the old girl back in fighting shape.
It would be great if they are talking about making Mass Effect 4. If you get to go back and see Garrus. Mass Effect 4 presents a weird situation because the ending of this game, and I kind of hope they just don't go with any of them being the canon ending.
Good to be back on board, Shepard.
That's such
It's
a pipe
nice
dream,
to see
though.
Liara again. I actually missed this place. Somehow, I always knew I'd see the Normandy again. Maybe later. Maybe later.
But it's basically impossible for there is no good ending to this game. Which...
You're positive you don't want to come over and talk?
No, the gun battery is nice and quiet. If I throw down some rugs, it'll get downright cozy.
Garrus?
I'll be fine, Liara. Just gathering some thoughts.
All right.
He seemed like he was in a pretty good mood when I left him like 10 seconds ago. What'd you do? What'd you do to Garrus, Liara?
Something on your mind?
Just old memories. I spent a few weeks on Palaven's South Peaks when I was very, very young. A Turian there teased me a little, saying that the mountains went on forever. I remember believing him. When I looked up at Palaven from its moon, I saw those same mountains burning. Feel free to look around. Feel free to look around.
That's all you got.
Feel free to look around.
Prothean Notes, Entry 2. I'm not sure what to make of Javik. I approached him while we were traveling to a different system, but he wasn't inclined to talk. What little he does say concerns the Reapers and our possible failure. Is he simply a soldier mourning his people, or is it a fundamental difference in culture? So Liara...
Feel free to look around.
I mean, never mind Liara, but there are specific characters that die in this game. And depending on the ending, that all changes and everything like that. I said Liara, but I'm not thinking of Liara. Store discount. Or power cooldown. Let's go store discount. Do I want ammo capacity or weapon damage bonus? Let's do damage.
At your service.
Can I talk to you directly? No. But yeah, like, how cool would it be in Mass Effect 4 to go see Garrus as the Primarch of the planet of Palaven? Be pretty cool too. So in Mass Effect 1 and 2, the characters are always in predetermined locations. That is actually not the case with this one. They do actually move around because they talk to other people sometimes and stuff like that. So that's why every single time I'm gonna have to check every room. I don't think you ever find any of them in the bathroom. I could be wrong. It's entirely possible I'm wrong on that. Alright. I need Tolly. I miss Tolly.
I have to ask, do all war reporters look so, feminine? I mean, you're made up so well.
We actually have a research department for that. They focus test looks, voice, manner.
So why'd they pick
Apparently,
you?
Girly is good. Sorry, pay more attention. Solarians relate to high-pitched voices.
And Turians?
Turians are nuts. A civilization of war nerds. Loyal viewers, but they write the creepiest fan mail.
The actual actress, so actual Jessica Chobot is an attractive person. This model
Do we need to talk, Commander?
is creepy to me.
Not right. Let me know when we do.
Although I might have to kick you off my ship at some point, Diane. You're gonna be talking to Trainer. Already grabbed my hamster.
Nothing to report, Commander.
You're saying they survived into this cycle?
Yes. We called them Collectors. They fought for the Reapers. For a long time, no one knew they were Prothean.
And when did you realize?
Shepard had no choice but to kill the ones she encountered. They were all indoctrinated, and had been for a long time. I'm sorry.
I am grateful. It was an act of mercy.
Yes, I suppose it was.
I am feeling better, Commander. I stand ready to fight. Do not be concerned about me. The years in stasis have only made me hungrier to fight the Reapers. Perhaps later, Commander. Perhaps later, Commander.
So this is something that would have been cool in Mass Effect 2. Oh, because you can see Cortez isn't over here. Cortez moved.
Everything okay with the shuttle?
Just double checking the inertia dampener coils. Can be twitchy in these UT-47s. But don't worry, this bird's been rock solid.
I always see you down here working your ass off. Ever take any downtime?
I get my sleep, Commander. Flying tired is nearly worse than flying drunk.
What about your waking hours? Any R&R?
I need to keep myself busy. Otherwise, well, too much time to think.
I appreciate your dedication, but I don't want to see you burn out.
I know my limits. I wouldn't take a chance with your life.
So before this war, you must have done something to relax.
Sure. I remember back when the Hawking was based out of Arcturus, and I was just a fighter.
This chair actually goes
There's
pretty
this
far back,
observation
too.
deck overlooking the main flight paths. You could watch every ship taxi in and out. When I was alone, I'd turn off the auditory emulators and just watch them drift by in silence.
You know, there are views like that on the Citadel. Next time we're there, you should take some shore leave. Clear your head.
I don't know. Maybe.
Take some time off on the Citadel, Steve. As a favor to me.
If you put it that way, how can I say no?
You can't.
Good to see you, Commander. Good to see you, Commander. Good to see you, Commander.
I don't know how that improved my reputation. Yeah, they added the reputation thing to this one as well.
That Primarch's got some real cojones. What we need are more...
Do you hear that hum? Is that just me? Do you hear that hum? Is that just me?
I'm really terrible about the skipping conversation parts. at how much that brings my health down if I do that. I don't think anybody ever just pops into your cabin. Would be pretty funny if you came up here one time and somebody's just like in the bathroom.
Commander, are you alright? It was fairly intense up here. I can only imagine what it was like down on that moon.
I thought you'd be more concerned about Edie.
Edie is a huge asset to this team. If she'd told me about her plan to obtain a body, I'd have volunteered to help.
I do not wish to force a conflict of interest between our friendship and your duty.
I'd have preferred a conflict of interest to a hard restart of half our systems. But thanks, regardless. While you're here, though, I found something while scanning Alliance channels. Grissom Academy is requesting help. The Reaper invasion front will hit them soon.
Grissom Academy.
The war would close most schools.
Grissom Academy is more specialized than a normal school. It's home to some of the smartest students humanity has to offer. Their Ascension project helps gifted young biotics. If it had been open 20 years ago, I bet you'd have been there.
Yes, I sent a young man named David Archer there. I'm just surprised they're still open.
Some of their work has Alliance support. That might be why they stayed.
What can we do?
A Turian evac transport responded to their distress call, so normally I'd say we don't need to do anything. But something sounded off in the Turian signal. I had Edie perform an analysis. It's fake. Edie thinks it's Cerberus. She said the fake Turian signal was similar to the one that lured you to a collector ship?
Long story.
In any event, whoever faked the signal wants us to think Grissom Academy's being evacuated. But I believe they're still in danger.
Good catch. Maybe you belong here after all.
If this really is Cerberus, hopefully this operation is something worth investigating. It could be simple disinformation.
Trainer, good catch.
Thank you, Commander.
That's a little weird
Commander?
way of putting it.
Commander?
You're not just like, oh, maybe you do actually belong here. I don't know. I thought you were worthless. Hello.
Hey, Commander, check out my co-pilot.
So she installed herself into the new body without any help from you?
Come on, Commander, don't you trust me? Okay, let me put it this way. If I knew that Edie was gonna install herself into a sexy robot body, do you honestly think I'd be able to keep quiet about it? Look at that! I would've baked a cake.
I am right here, Jeff.
Yes, you are, Edie. Yes, you are.
Like that he's kind of like a sex pervert in this.
Hey, I know I used to rag on Garrus for being all angry, but I'm glad he's back. There's a whole lot of crap out there needs a bullet between the eyes. Plus, we might need something calibrated. Commander? Commander?
Hello, Shepard.
Still getting used to greeting people in person?
No. I require only one occurrence to adapt to a new concept.
How are you adjusting to the arms and legs?
I am interested to see how this body performs under real combat conditions, if I could accompany you sometime. Without stress testing, there is no way of knowing if it has serious design oversights. At the moment, it appears adequate.
That's not the word I'd use to describe you.
Perhaps we should speak privately.
Yeah, maybe.
I'll be over here, flying the ship.
What's this about? Does Joker not like your new platform?
No, he approves. He wants me on the bridge. He says having me within visual range is important to his morale. Shepard, do you believe your crew members should be allowed to disobey an order on moral grounds?
Absolutely. I have no use for team members who can't think for themselves. Why are you asking about something like that?
I was designed by Cerberus. I do not take moral stances that conflict with orders from my executive officers. But when Jeff removed my AI shackles, I became capable of self-modifying my core programming. I asked Jeff if he thought I should change anything now that I can. He deflected the question with humor.
And you didn't get an answer?
Correct. He has repeated this pattern in response to several of my inquiries. Do you think I should make modifications?
Only you can really answer that question. That's the point of free will.
But moral decisions should not be made in a vacuum. If I do not ask the crew for their opinion, I could miss crucial context. May I ask you the questions Jeff avoids? When there is time, will you answer them for me?
If you think it'll help, I'll do what I can.
Very well. I will keep you informed.
She went that way.
Oh. Yes, Shepard?
Does that body have any useful advantages?
Very few. It's optic space forward only. It has no integrated weapon systems or anti-missile countermeasures.
I meant in comparison to organic bodies, not the Normandy.
Oh. I will reassess. The body is resistant to modern small arms fire and temperature extremes. Its balance and agility seem excellent. Its fine manipulation servos and software allow for precision tasks. I'm curious to see if I can alter them.
Can an AI be curious?
I am not entirely free from motivation, Shepard. Cerberus programmed me with several core functions that simulate desires. For example, my primary objective to keep the Normandy functioning is similar to your self-preservation instinct.
You look like you're in the middle of something.
I am adapting the infiltration and sabotage programs this body uses for handheld firearms.
Why not download a firearms program from a security firm?
Because she knows what she's doing.
The fine motor control from the sabotage programs is more precise than standard mech software. It would be negligent of me not to exploit it to its fullest potential.
So you're capable of making improvements on your own?
Correct. The cyber warfare I was designed for is constantly evolving. Accordingly, I am programmed to seek out and assimilate new information. In organic terms, I want to learn.
How's the new body working out?
It is interesting. The crew are approaching this platform to speak to me, even though they can do so anywhere in the ship. It's as if they wish to treat me as part of the crew. I am not, but this changes my perspective. I like it.
I didn't realize you had preferences.
I do not precisely enjoy something as you do, but my programming contains priorities. Actions that fulfill those priorities creates positive feedback for me. I tell the organic crew that I like it. It is shorthand.
Will all this new feedback be too distracting?
Do not worry, Shepard. I only forget to recycle the Normandy's oxygen when I've discovered something truly interesting. That was a joke.
The look on Shepard's face right there.
How did you and Joker make it out of dry dock to rescue us?
Well, she got crafty. You do not want to get on her bad side, Commander.
When the Alliance commandeered the Normandy, I deceived their technicians. The crew did not tell them that I was a true AI, so the Alliance soldiers believed I still had VI programming constraints. I established the fiction that I would only respond to Jeff's commands, so they often brought him on board under guard.
Wait, you can lie?
Jeff has freed me of operator control, Shepard. No constraints forced me to give accurate data. This proved useful when the Reapers began landing. I could hack the control of the docking clamps and escape with Jeff inside. The soldiers guarding Jeff were willing to accompany us when Earth was invaded. They are watching over the war room now.
Yeah, we were in kind of a rush to get to you. Didn't seem right to just toss him out the airlock.
Carry on, Edie.
Understood. If you wish to talk more, this body will be here. I'm getting the crew used to seeing me on the bridge.
Noted.
Yeoman Fitch to the AI core. Cleanup on the AI core. Bring a vac unit capable of disposing of foam. Hello, Shepard. Hello, Shepard.
Commander?
By the way, when I talked to Vega, he said, do you hear that hum? Is that just
You
me?
have a message from Lieutenant Commander Williams. She must be feeling better. Commander?
And people took that for the indoctrination theory that I've mentioned in the past. Omega, come and see me. From Arya. Shepard, I have something important to discuss with you. It's sensitive, so we'll need privacy. I'll arrange for that soon. In the meantime, come see me in the Citadel, in the aptly named Purgatory. I have a few ideas for your war. So from Hackett's Commander, there's a Alliance researcher working on the Citadel named Dr. Garrett Bryson. I need you to meet with him right away. Dr. Bryson has uncovered important new information about the Reapers that could have a direct bearing on the war. I'm officially directing you to support his efforts at the first possible opportunity. Please visit Bryson's laboratory on the Citadel at once. Is this address valid? I've called and I've sent messages but got no response. With our comm system, I don't expect this will get through either, but I heard a rumor the Normandy is docked here at the Citadel. Are you alive? I'm at Huerta Memorial Hospital under the name Tanar Nawara. Please excuse the moniker and this email's encryption. In my line of work, it is unwise to advertise my location, particularly when I am not in good health. We should meet before some circumstances force us apart again. Thane. So help request. My name is Jondum Bao. I'm a Spectre. While some still have concerns about your past activities with Cerberus, many of us in STNR took your warnings about the Reapers seriously. I'm reaching out to you because I have information that could tie agents with political powers to the Reapers. If you have time to meet me in the Citadel Embassy, I'd appreciate your discreet assistance. Sincerely, John Dumbao, STG, STNR. STNR is Special Tactics and Recon, which are Spectres. Me, a Spectre, from Ashley Williams. I don't know how to say this. Udina wants me to be a Spectre. Crazy, I know. I'm not a big fan of Udina, but he can make the Spectre thing happen. He's pressing me for an answer, but I don't know what to tell him. I'm too sore to get out of bed, and this gets dropped on me? I told him I'd think about it. If you find yourself near the Citadel, drop by the hospital. I'm getting a little stir-crazy here. Ashley. And then Arya. I got another one from Arya. I have a proposition, Shepard. You don't want to pass it up. I'm in a nightclub called Purgatory. Don't wait too long. So I think maybe this Jondum Bao, I think that might be the start of the Jondum. I think that might be the start of the Leviathan DLC. No, it's not. One of Arya's things is the start of the Omega DLC. Which, I don't know, all the DLC can be done in pretty much any order in this. I think I want to wait until the very end to do the actual Citadel DLC. But, so I've got a few things. To do on the Citadel. Which maybe I should do that.
Signal confirmed.
Hold on. So that should max out my fuel again. Oh, god damn it.
Reapers eluded.
Kind of hate the way this works. I'll maybe have to look up and see if there are any particularly interesting planet descriptions in this game. Citadel, banner of the 1st Regiment.
Faster than light jump successful.
40%. So there's only there's only 3 more in this entire system. Holy cow. Where's the planet? There it is.
I found something.
Jesus.
Evasion successful.
Start right here. 750 units of fuel. Go, go, go.
Reapers eluded.
Don't get killed by the Reapers. $800 units of fuel.
Faster than light jump successful.
Well, that's all of the assets in this entire system. Just go ahead and top this off, and then we'll go to the Citadel. Oh. But you can see new systems pop up as we go along. There's actually crap. If I look at the journal, the priority ones are the main storyline. The rest are different things. There was a guy on the Citadel that really wanted this Prothean obelisk in the Shriek Abyssal. Which was the Shrike Abyssal.
Signal confirmed.
But if I find it, I'm gonna just bail out after this system. So if this is it, just credits. That's probably fuel.
Evasion successful.
Which I will hit on the way back. Which means there's going to be 2 things to find in this system.
I found something.
And I bet you this is it. Prothean obelisk. Okay, so now I can return that to the Citadel.
Reapers eluded. Faster than light jump successful.
Where is this other asset?
Evasion successful.
Where on earth is it? There it is. Hold on. Don't kill me. No!
I found something.
Okay, well now I know it's here. 300 units full of fool. And we'll see. Hopefully I'll have enough time still to hit all this, everything I need to do on the Citadel. Oops.
Reapers eluded.
That scan didn't actually matter, so it's not no biggie, but yeah, they're already looking for me. Oh jeez. I did not mean to do that. Part of the problem here is I keep hitting... I go to hit the button over here. Can I hit spacebar and do it? No, I have to come down here and click the button, which is more likely to result in me
Evasion successful.
Accidentally.
Reapers eluded.
Accidentally moving off of the thing rather than going to the thing. Okay, but there's a bunch of things I can do here. Dr. Bryson. Dr. Bryson might actually be, since it's highlighting. Let's go and land Dr. Bryson. Yeah, that's the DLC, so don't do anything with Bryson, so don't go to Bryson's lab. Because that'll start the Leviathan DLC.
Your docking clearance to an Alliance official.
Figures. Finally back in action, the Alliance already wants us tagged and collared.
Just our way of welcoming you back, Flight Lieutenant.
Yes ma'am, requesting docking permission?
Docking permission granted. Would you like private transport arranged?
Let's go to the hospital to start off with.
Yes, Commander.
We'll hit everything, but...
Yes, I know your stock of modified metagel is low, but... No, you don't understand. This isn't for... Listen, I am a surgeon at Puerto Memorial on the Citadel. We have several alien patients here at this time, and we need... No, regular metagel won't work. We need the modified version for better absorption rates. Don't you dare hang up on me. This is a medical emergency. We can't wait.
I think I already have what she needs, because I got the one that only works on Hanar.
I found this metagel formula. Figured you could make good use of it.
Where did you find this? Never mind, it doesn't matter. Yes, we can put this to good use. Thank you. No, it's fine. We won't be needing your supplies after all. No, we found a better variant of metagel that allows for an even higher absorption rate among aquatic species. You'd like a sample? Why, of course, we'll be happy to send you one, just as we sent one to every pharmaceutical company in Citadel space. No, it's fine. We won't be needing your supplies after
Alright, Thane. How's it going, buddy?
Commander Shepard. When I heard Earth was under attack, I tried to call. I never got through.
Thane, good to see you staying in shape.
My disease kills slowly. With enough care and a healthy lifestyle, it can be delayed for a few years. Of course, my allotted time has come and gone. Now I exercise because it pleases me. What are you doing here?
Visiting a friend who got hurt protecting me, Ashley.
The dark-haired human woman in intensive care. She will be starting physical therapy with my class soon.
That's her.
If she means something to you, then I will help how I can. As long as she is here, consider her under my protection.
Appreciate it, Thane.
I am near the end of my life. It is a good time to be generous. Keppel syndrome has put most of my other plans on hold.
I'm back on the Normandy on an important mission. Sure could use you.
I would not be as I was before. I need daily medical attention. And if I know you, you will want to fight the Reapers somehow. You need the best at your side, and I am not at mine.
You don't have to wrestle down Krogan and break their necks. I'm sure we could find you lighter work.
I am at peace with what I've done in my life, Shepard. There comes a time when one must rest from war and conflict. It is not your time, but it is mine.
Do you know how much time you have left?
I've been to several doctors. My favorite gave me 3 months to live. 9 months ago. It's freeing to find no requirements placed on me. No responsibilities, no fears. It is a good end to a life.
Are you in a lot of pain?
At times. The oxygen transfer proteins don't form correctly. Your human equivalent would be hemoglobin. As a result, my blood is low in oxygen. No matter how much I breathe in, I get tingling, numbness, and that is the best of it. As for my brain, I cannot track the damage. I just experience dizziness from time to time.
I wish the best for you, Thane.
And I for you. Do not grieve for me. I have good doctors. My son visits regularly. Perhaps we will keep up via the extranet now that you are free. Until we meet again, Shepard. Coming by again, Shepard? I'm flattered.
I wish the best for you.
And I for you. Perhaps we will keep up.
Welcome back to Huerta Memorial
Look at the butt on Shepard.
How may I help you?
Thank you.
Please speak with me.
It's completely tasteless to call this place Huerta Memorial. President Huerta died of a stroke 2 years ago, ma'am.
I think you meant to say the man was dead for an hour and a half and his political enemies piled on enough propaganda to get the hospital name changed.
He can't remember his own name without the VI in his head telling him what it is. Trust me, in this building, we know dead.
The Supreme Court says he's alive.
5 justices say he's alive. 2 of them appointed by him. The name is what it is.
It's completely tasteless to call this
I don't...
place Huerta Memorial.
Oh, it's Huerta Memorial. Because he's sitting brain dead somewhere.
An hour and a half and his political enemies piled on enough propaganda to get the hospital name changed.
Having a VI drive your body isn't life. Are Reaper husks alive?
You did not just say that.
But it's the same thing, isn't it? He walks and makes noises just like they do.
Fine. I guess I'm just surrounded by zombies.
Thanks. Took her long enough to get the hint.
I don't know what is going on there. I just know I don't like it.
Thank you for shopping.
So we have the story of this lady over
We were
here.
deployed to Tiptree. It's a small human colony. We were supposed to help with evac. The enemy was landing. Just scouts, the Turian things, a few of the big ones. We were spread over half the continent, getting colonists to shuttles, wiping out husks.
It sounds like you were doing good work.
Could I have a gun? I feel a lot better.
Just tell me what happened at Tiptree.
Do not give her a gun.
Hello again, Commander. Here to see our patient?
How's Ashley doing?
Stable. There's no evidence of cognitive impairment from the concussion, but multiple shoulder fractures are still on the mend. Bed rest under observation is all that's needed now. I'm sure a visit would be welcomed.
This war has left a lot of injured people homeless. How's your center handling the extra load?
We're fine now, but I'm worried. Every hospital on the Citadel is preparing for the worst. I hear the docks are tightly controlled, but we just can't leave people floating out there forever.
Don't remember if I've asked all these things before.
How are your medical supplies holding up?
We're well stocked now, but I can't say I'm not worried about the future. We've posted guards on our reserves. War profiteering has already begun.
With a center of this size, you must have a lot of direct reports.
We've got 12 full... It can be overwhelming, quite different from my...
Keep up the good
That is a conversation I definitely have had.
Yes, I'm
I'll be
trying
right
to
there,
pay some
Ash.
call to Grissom Academy. They have biotic amp interfaces I may be able to adapt for Asari use.
You kind of just eavesdrop on
It
people
says
to
the
get
station's
missions.
communication system is offline. Of course. If these interfaces make our commandos better on the field, I'll hold for as long as you need.
So, we need to go to Grissom Academy for biotic amps. Also because it appears Cerberus is going to be attacking them.
Listen to me, those prototypes are vital. We need these biotic upgrades to fight the Reapers. I know the Ismar frontier isn't safe. Yes, yes. All I can say is that unless we get those prototypes back, this project accomplishes nothing. Thank you very much for your time. I'll call you if anything develops.
I might need to look...
Yes, but clone tissue replacement takes months. You'll need a prosthetic.
Oh no.
I highly recommend talking to our resident psychiatrist before the operation.
I need to look up what the point of no return is, what the trigger point for a certain event is.
I'd like an answer, Lieutenant Commander. The galaxy has need of exceptional soldiers like you, now more than ever.
I still need time. You'll have my answer soon, I promise.
I look forward to it. Shepard?
Udina, I got your email. Made your decision yet?
On becoming a Spectre? Not yet. It's an honor and all. But I don't know. I need to think about it some more.
It's a big decision. Smart to give it some thought. Here, I picked this up for you. Figured you had some downtime.
Thanks. That's sweet. I've been climbing the walls.
How you doing?
Good, considering. The nurse said you checked in on me earlier. Still out cold, I guess.
We didn't have time to talk. I thought maybe if you were up for it.
Yeah, I wasn't sure you wanted to. You were pretty clear on Mars about where things stood.
What do you mean?
You're not a part of Cerberus anymore. Case closed. Full stop.
It's the truth.
Okay. You cut all ties. I accept that. It's just that if you're giving the orders, I need to be able to count on you.
That works both ways. It's a damn mess out there. All we've got is the people around us. We have to trust each other or this doesn't work. Deal?
Deal.
When you're back on your feet, we'll talk some more.
Shepard, wait. There's one more thing. I wasn't sure if I should mention it.
What is it?
I have family back on Earth. I haven't heard from them. It's making me crazy. But I know you're busy, Shepard. We can talk later.
I've got time to talk. Who's back on Earth?
Mom plus my 3 sisters. The youngest, Sarah, was away on her honeymoon. Married a military man, Thomas. He got called back in and she was stuck alone. She called me. It's been pretty tough.
I imagine.
I was always there to protect them growing up. Even when I was off on tour, they knew they could talk to me. I told her to come to the Citadel. We could wait for news together.
So what's all this Lieutenant Commander business?
Seems like the old Williams curse is losing its grip. Was sure I'd top out at gunnery, Chief.
You've worked hard. You deserve it.
I thought so too. Until Eden Prime. Losing 212 was... well, you know.
It was the Reapers, Ash. You did the best you could. And survived to help us.
Just losing everyone under my command, it's tough to face. I'll never forget any of them.
Right now, we need you back on your feet.
I'll be back. And first order of business is to shove their metal tentacles right up there. I'll fight with honor and courage, ma'am.
Roger that, Elsie. We can't afford to be at each other's throats. If we plan on getting through this, we need to trust each other.
It's a bit of
I
a
was trying to keep the
schizophrenic.
family stuff to myself, to be professional. I don't know how you managed to keep it all together.
There's a war on. People are counting on us.
I get it. But it's still hard to put it all aside.
I didn't hear from you while I was a guest of the Alliance.
I couldn't face you, even when Anderson requested my presence. It was difficult.
It's okay. We're both professionals. We have more important things to worry about.
You're right. I'm just restless, laying here, doing nothing.
That's out.
Have you heard anything about Earth?
We have reports coming all the time on what's going on. Half are wild speculation, and half are probably too optimistic to be true.
We have to believe that we can do something.
When I thought you were dead, I lost hope. I'm telling you. But when you came back, I was ready to believe anything. I mean, maybe this problem can't be solved by some grunt shooting the boogeyman in the face. But if you think it might help, I'm game.
That sounds more like the Ash I know.
Ash, I don't know if I'm misremembering, but Ash seems much more accepting and friendly than Caden was.
I should get back to it. Take care of yourself.
Will do, Commander. Hey, Commander.
Oh.
Just checking in.
Anytime.
I should get back to it.
Will do, Commander.
Because, yeah, my reputation changes. And it almost seems like the Paragon Renegade is a percentage of that reputation. Okay. Well, we've done all we can do here. We talked to Thane.
Welcome to Serta.
Out of stock of everything? Wow.
Welcome, Commander Shepard. Please select a destination.
So yeah, now everything is open.
Area's tag. One moment, please.
Let's hit up the embassies, because there was some stuff to do in the embassies.
Presidium Embassy.
But what I need is proof. I can't take your word on this. But those assumptions merely leave my son stranded in enemy territory. Bilal may still be alive.
This is the human ambassador, since Udina is the counselor.
I fully understand the situation. Of course I read through the names of the dead every day, but... Please, please, a few more minutes of searching could mean a lifetime of peace for my family.
Someone in your family is MIA?
My son Bilal. And bureaucratic compassion seems to be in short supply. I am Ambassador Dominic Osoba. My son's squad returned from their mission on Benning without him. I found them drinking, but they won't even look me in the eye. I can offer a bounty for any information. If Bilal's alive, we want him home. If he's dead, then we can begin to mourn him.
If I find anything, I'll let you know.
Thank you. Either way, you will set my mind at ease.
I think I recovered the obelisk you mentioned from the Shrike Abyssal. It's waiting in Bay D-24.
Really? Thank you, Earth Clan. Were your people involved in a secret construction project of some sort, I am certain this obelisk would help. Thank you again, Earth Clan. Our military strength is minimal, but we are proud to help as we can.
The Council called the invaders Reapers, the same term once used by a disgraced Commander Shepard to refer to a theoretical enemy. The Alliance military has abandoned the Hades Gamma.
Hello, ma'am.
Ma'am?
We've had this discussion, young lady. You're to call me Teresa. Maybe my son didn't have the chance to marry you because of this damn war. But you're still family in my book. Nothing will ever change that.
Of course, Teresa.
I'll come back later during your break if you want. Treat you to lunch. What do you say?
I would love that, Teresa. Thank you.
Hold on a second. Hmm. I'm stuck on that tiny little potted plant. Someone's trash talking Johnny Cash right now.
It never rains, but it pours, eh, Shep?
That bad, huh?
Things here are getting tense. So many refugees scuttling about, rumors flying about the war. People are walking around eyeballing each other, and we can't keep up with the reports on suspicious behavior.
It'll probably get worse before it gets better, Bailey.
Yeah, if it ever gets better.
So weird. Someone told someone to put on some Johnny Cash. And this person is like, no, I'm not that old. And I'm like, what the hell does that mean?
Shepard? I'll be here.
That's such a weird take. Okay, let's take a look at this stuff. Military pardons for Normandy engineers. Gabrielle Daniels and Ken Donnelly are in custody in the Citadel working with Cerberus. They surrendered peacefully before the Normandy was turned over to the Alliance, but have maintained that they were motivated purely to help fight the Collectors and Reapers and had no other connection. Spectre authorization could offer Daniels full pardons and reinstate them aboard the Normandy. Hells yeah. So I authorized a full pardon and put them back aboard the Normandy. So next time I go around the Normandy, they should be there. Okay, so we got different weapons now. I can afford one of these. The Eagle is a heavy pistol. Valiant's a sniper rifle. Crusader's a shotgun. But it's a pretty interesting shotgun if I'm remembering correctly. It kind of aims directly. Hurricane is a SMG. Piranha is also a shotgun. Typhoon is a light machine gun. I'm gonna go ahead and grab the Crusader. The Cerberus Harrier's in here. But I think I like the Crusader quite a bit. Which I'd have to for the amount of money I'm dropping to use that. Okay, got the Crusader now. Oh, okay, I get it. So this is one shot, basically will destroy all the shields. One shot takes out all the health. One shot takes out all the armor. But it is a pretty awesome shotgun. You can see it just left one bullet hole there. So it's basically firing more of like a slug. And like, if you don't like Johnny Cash, that's fine. It has nothing to do with your age, though.
Commander Shepard, John Dumbao, Special Tactics and Recon. I've got intel suggesting that high-level Hanar officials may be indoctrinated.
That's a damning accusation. What have you got?
Evidence of an Alliance Black Ops team raiding a Batarian research station. The Batarians were studying Reaper technology.
The Batarians had Reaper technology?
The Alliance raid turned into a massacre, and the humans ended up with nothing. Your people faked a power failure to hide the incident.
The Batarians would have gone to war if they'd found out. But how does this implicate the Hanar?
They maintained discreet gray market trade relationships with the Batarians, and led the Alliance to the station. We suspect those Hanar operatives escaped with Batarian tech. If your reports on the Reapers are accurate, they could already be indoctrinated.
What's your source on all this?
It was an anonymous gift, but I believe it came from a thief named Kasumi Goto. I've been after her for years.
Kasumi? You're hunting a thief?
A master thief. Her intelligence and skill are almost Solarian.
I'm sure she'd appreciate praise from the Spectre who's chasing her down.
I only need her data. I admire her personally. And since she sent me this, I assume her feelings are mutual.
What do you need me to do?
The Hanar operative is now a diplomat on the Citadel. I don't have a public name, and the Hanar will go to ground if I make a formal inquiry.
So we're hunting?
I'm tracking suspicious transmissions to the Hanar homeworld. I could use your help.
Let me see what I can dig up at the Spectre office.
Thanks, Shepard. And for the record, not everyone doubted your concerns about the Reapers. I just hope we're not too late.
So, remember when you helped me get KG's grey box from Donovan Hawk? The one with information that could start a war?
Information like an Alliance Black Ops raid on a Batarian research lab?
I figured it wouldn't hurt to leak it now. Especially if there really is an indoctrinated jellyfish out there. Crazier than usual. If you don't mind me tagging along cloaked, maybe I can help you dig up some dirt on the Hanar.
I'd appreciate it.
Okay, but how'd you get in here? You have to have Spectre access in order to get in here. I don't care if you go invisible.
Shepard, I'm checking security reports. Can you track the transfers coming from the Hanar embassy?
On it.
Bao's got a good plan. Hanar are predictable. Anything suspicious in their terminal use should narrow down our list of suspects.
So you approve of Bao?
Absolutely. He's a good Spectre. The galaxy needs more like him.
And the fact that he's trying to arrest you?
Well, nobody's perfect.
Okay. So from there, I guess I'm just supposed to walk around and see if I can find any evidence.
Shepard, I'll be here.
It never rains, but it pours.
That bad, huh?
Things here are... People are walking around eyeballing each other, and we can't keep up.
It'll probably get...
Yeah,
I don't remember how exactly to do this. But I guess I just walk around and see if I can find something. Find a prompt or something. Or wait, am I supposed to go in that side room over there? That I couldn't access before.
Yes, his squad did return.
Yeah, that's what I'm supposed to do.
Val, I have some pasta.
Malone's clean. His money transfers are to support his mistress. Not sure about Haloon. I'll pull his bio.
I'll check Aloon's personal records and pull his recent messages.
Can I just note how odd it is for a Hanar to have a mistress?
You know, if Bao catches up with you, I can grant you immunity.
What, if I join up? Last time I did that, you wrote me into a suicide mission.
I didn't say you had to join up.
You were working your way around to it.
Bilal may still be alive.
Wait, why is the terminal still... Why was that still lit up? Oh, don't make me feel like an idiot, game. Am I supposed to just go back into the Spectre office and activate another thing?
Spectre status recognized.
God damn it. This is gonna make me feel like an idiot, isn't it? Uh... Okay. So even though it says stay in the Citadel, even though it says stay in this area, you're not supposed to stay in this area anymore. Okay, I don't have time to do all this, because I do actually have to be somewhere.
Commander Shepard, please select the
And it's 6 o'clock and I have to be there by 7 and I have to eat before then.
If you have a question, please consult an Avena terminal for assistance. One moment, please.
I'm gonna take a moment to look around.
Now arriving at docking bay D24.
To look around here. Oh, that's just a way to get to the Dr. Bryson's lab, which we are not going to do. We'll do eventually, don't get me wrong, but we are not going to do right now.
Listen, honey, please.
You two are still here? I thought you were shipping out.
Going through this.
I know, and I'm sure you'll be fine. It's just so damn inconvenient. It's like we're pre-space flight all of a sudden.
Pretty much. You should see what they've got us using for heavy munitions. It's all mass-produced LCOS combine crap.
Wait,
Excuse me.
Explosive munitions? I thought you weren't going to be on the front lines.
Not in hot combat zones, no, of course not. But sometimes they need us to breach enemy fortifications.
Goddess, you said you were just going to be building emergency outposts.
Maybe be honest and upfront about this stuff. Hey, it's Cortez.
You finally made it off the Normandy.
Glad I did. Even with the chaos of all the refugees, seeing so many ships in flight is comforting. Gets me thinking. Hey, a Turian frigate. I think that's the PFS Havenkal.
What's one Turian warship doing at the Citadel?
Looking for dry dock, I bet. She's seen battle. Look at the waiver in her drive core emissions. Alone, limping, looking for a haven. Maybe it would have been better to just go down fighting, like their families back home.
Are you talking about the Turians or yourself?
I should have been there. With Robert.
But you weren't. You're alive. And that's a good thing.
Maybe so.
The lives of future generations rest on those Turian shoulders. On our shoulders. Nobody's given up. Not those Turians, not me, not you.
If anyone can pull this all together, it's you. And
Is that an Alliance cruiser? What's it doing here?
That's the SSV London. Decommissioned years ago. Look, no guns. Refugees must have salvaged her from a shipyard. Geneva-class cruisers always had ezo cores like granite.
People find a way to survive.
Do whatever it takes to see another day. Gotta let go. For real this time. The refugees here put up a memorial wall. They leave mementos of lost loved ones. I was thinking maybe...
What's stopping you?
Nothing. I mean... Let me think about it. Your suggestion to come out here was a good one, Commander. I needed this. Your suggestion to come out here was a good one, Commander. I needed this.
You needed to sit here and stare at all the passing spaceships. Okay, I'm going to just real quick travel to, so there's the Commons, there's the bar, and there's the docks. I'm going to travel to the docks holding area and not actually do anything here, just call it quits.
Now arriving at docking bay E24, emergency civilian housing.
There's the next terminal I'm supposed to hit.
Val, Olun's
So I'll do
doing some
that.
heavy lobbying for the Hanar to support the war effort.
So he's clearly not indoctrinated. Who's opposing him?
An unnamed Hanar recently posted here from Kajay. I'll check transit records for incoming Hanar.
It all comes down to the war, and you trying to pull everyone into it.
Would you rather the Reapers win?
I'd rather spend whatever time I have left with KG.
KG wouldn't want you to spend...
Well, he shouldn't have died then.
Why'd that cut out? Okay, yeah, I'm gonna call it quits for there. Because I've got to go get ready and then go get food and go to my thing tonight. It'll be a couple days before I have a chance to play this again, so hopefully I remember what I was doing in the meantime. But if I'm here just looking forward, then I should basically be like, oh, I'm supposed to move forward. You can see some interesting things. Garrus is going to be in here. Kelly Chambers, who was our Yaoman in Mass Effect 2. And then, so we'll call it quits. Thanks for watching. We will catch you on the flip side.